Week 4 of the 2013 NFL season wraps up with a meeting between two undefeated teams in Monday Night Football. The Miami Dolphins will face off against the New Orleans Saints, whose quarterback Drew Brees has been putting up great fantasy numbers at home this season. Fantasy owners will continue to start tight end Jimmy Graham, who has been on an absolute tear this season. Graham will seek a third straight 100-yard receiving game tonight. As for the Dolphins, quarterback Ryan Tannehill may be shaky as he's had issues securing the ball this season, with 2 fumbles in 3 games. If Tannehill looks downfield against the Saints, fantasy owners of wide receiver Mike Wallace should pick up some points. And tight end Charles Clay will be out to prove his Week 2 performance against the Colts was no fluke when he hauled in 5 catches for 109 yards and a rushing touchdown. He followed that performance with only 40 yards off 4 catches against the Falcons the next week. In the injury report, defensive tackle Vince Wilfork limped off the field in the first half of the Patriots' win over Atlanta on Sunday, and now rumors are swirling that Wilfork has torn his right Achilles tendon. Bad news for New England and fantasy owners. Tennessee Titans quarterback Jake Locker was carted off the field in the third quarter of Sunday's game against the New York Jets after taking a hit from defensive lineman Muhammad Wilkerson. The Titans confirmed that Locker injured his right hip. The severity of that injury is still being determined, but for fantasy owners, Ryan Fitzpatrick, who replaced Locker, could get some increased action in Week 5. And Raiders running back Darren McFadden may have injured his hamstring on his first carry of the game against Washington. If his injury is significant, fantasy owners could be looking at a multi-game absence for McFadden, as the Raiders' bye doesn't come until Week 7. So if you didn't already have a backup in place for McFadden, owners can look to Rashad Jennings or Marcel Reese. Good luck with your fantasy teams. I'm Brittany Umar for The Street.